Hello, Gemini. Welcome or welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we're going to go ahead and do a reading for you. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. And we're going to see what messages come up for you and what I can channel here from Spirit for you, and what you need to hear. So if you do feel drawn to the title or the thumbnail of this reading, then it could be for you. Just take what resonates. If it doesn't fit with you, then it may not be a message for you. Keep in mind that sometimes the roles can be reversed, so it could pick up on somebody close to you or around you, or someone who you're connected to in love, or someone just close to you that you have a close relationship with. So if you do resonate, there will be an extended, and you can find the link for that extended reading down below in the description box. If you're new here, we have our big bowl of names, cities, countries, life path numbers, zodiac signs, and more. So we will pull from that bowl towards the end of the reading to get some specific details for specific people. Okay, so let's go into it and see what information, what important messages are coming up for Gemini. So Spirit, please tune me in. Please allow me to be a clear channel at this time for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone who needs to hear a message in here today. I trust that this reading will find whoever is meant to find it at the time that they are meant to find it. I trust that anyone who comes across this reading and feels drawn to it will have a message in here for them. Please allow me to channel clearly and detailed as possible for the viewers. So this card is like flying out here, the Six of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Seven of Pentacles. Something about the word guessing or a guessing game. So the Seven of Pentacles can definitely be a bit of a standstill type of energy, a time of reevaluation. There's almost a sense here of some energy where, again, maybe you are kind of in a bit of a limbo state, or you could be let me see what else, because that card kind of snuck out before I had shuffled. So tell me a little bit more, Spirit. What's going on for Gemini? What other information can I channel? I keep being shown like roads, and it's like we have one road going here, then this road in the middle, and then another road over here. So there's maybe some confusion going on in regards to which direction to take. There could be, again, with the Seven of Pentacles, someone who's feeling a bit indecisive or feeling a bit confused about which direction to take here. I'm also seeing a lot of resting. So some of you could be taking some time to rest, to rejuvenate. Either this is advice coming in from Spirit, or maybe you're already doing this, taking some time to rest. Let's see, what else for Gemini? Page of Swords. I'm hearing that song by Lana Del Rey, Young and Beautiful. Will you still love me when I'm young, or when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Yeah, there seems to be some pause here that you've taken. For some of you, this will be about a relationship. You've maybe taken a step back from somebody around you, or there's like a momentary pause or delay when it comes to communication or movement forward of a relationship. I'm getting a lot of energy at nighttime for some reason, so this could actually be mainly a love message here. It may not be the whole reading, but some of it here could be a love, like a connection here, maybe even from the past. With the Six of Cups, maybe a lot of thinking about you at nighttime, or you are thinking about somebody at nighttime. And it feels like, again, there's a bit of a sense of, there's a sense of sadness here or frustration that is kind of lingering in the background. And I do feel like it is because of a relationship or someone who, again, maybe you're not talking to, or maybe there's just something which feels a little bit uncomfortable between two people. It doesn't have to be romantic for everybody, but for a lot of you, I do feel like it is probably a romantic connection. And there's like a feeling of not knowing whether to say something or not knowing what to say. And I feel like I'm hearing Spirit say something about peeling back the layers so that you can see something clearly. So let me get a little bit more here for this, Gemini, and see what else is going on, because it feels like, I don't know why I keep getting the same energy of like something stopping and starting, stopping and starting, confusion here, Knight of Swords, about whether to move forward, whether to communicate. It's like opening a car garage, then closing it, then opening it again, and then the road is here, the road is there. So it's like a lot of confusion here. I'm not sure if this is what you're feeling, or maybe somebody who is close to you or someone that is thinking about you is coming up here in your energy, because they have also been feeling confused. There's also a feeling here of you, either that you are glowing currently, or you're kind of stepping into a phase in your life where you will be glowing more, or perhaps someone's seeing this about you. Yeah, there's a lot of like nostalgia here. I'm also hearing that that song, If I Could Turn Back Time. If I could turn back time, I do it all for you. So yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia. And if this is not what you're feeling, this is again probably somebody who's around you. But I keep getting so many clouds of confusion. Like that's almost like clouds are passing someone's mind constantly, all day, all night, like confusion around, again, I don't know which direction to take or what to say. If this is somebody who you're currently like in contact with, or someone who you're in a relationship with, there might just be a lot of confusion right now between the two of you. But if you don't know who I'm talking about, again, this could be somebody from your past, or maybe this part is just, you know, something else that you know that you were just thinking about here. So I'm like stumbling on my words too with this Page of Swords. There's a lot of confusion when it comes to thoughts and communication here. And I'm getting like a sense of frustration with that as well. A frustration about the lack of communication, or a frustration that you're not able to communicate here with somebody, or that they're not able to. Or so tell me a little bit more, Spirit, about this for Gemini. What's going on? Okay, so we have unexpected wealth and abundance will find you before the year's end. I'm going to put this here, and I just want to get to that in a second. We have balance will soon be restored as a lost love will reach out to you. You will be presented with an opportunity to rebuild your connection. So yeah, it's like this kind of is being put on the back burner, not because, you know, you don't focus on that or you don't want to, but just because this has to come up first, this message, and it either maybe is not going to be for all of you, or they're just wanting to kind of butt in here in the reading to say that, again, there's somebody who's thinking about you, probably from the past, and they will likely reach out to you. They're at least thinking about reaching out to you. And I'm seeing golf here, so that could be a sign for somebody, or maybe play golf, or they do. But it feels like this is somebody who is wanting to restore your connection. And again, there's so much confusion about this. So it could even be that you will feel confused when you do hear from this person, or if you've already heard from them, you might feel kind of confused about what to make of it, or what to say to them, or what they mean by their communication. So I feel like there's a feeling of kind of the past. You probably have definitely shared a lot of memories with this person, or you've had a lot of past experiences with them. Could even be like a past life connection, or you just know them from the past. And It feels like this could cause a bit of like a whirlwind for you, or could cause a bit of drama or restlessness, or kind of a feeling of, why is this happening? And if you're already in the middle of this, then this would just be confirmation for what you're currently going through. And I feel Spirit is saying something about you needing to protect your energy. So with the Page of Swords, again, since there's so much confusion going on here, I'm not sure, for some of you, maybe not for everyone, but this person could either have a lot of, I don't know if I would call it like negative energy, but maybe negativity or something that they feel is kind of transferring over to you that you're picking up on intuitively, or when they do reach out to you. So Spirit is definitely wanting to say that you could be thrown into this kind of mix for a little bit. And so it might be important for you to have boundaries, or to distinguish your energy versus their energy. I'm also hearing December. So this could happen in December, or this could something related to someone's birthday maybe being in December. It feels like this is a situation where it's been on pause for a long time. Okay, let me see. So we have, you will soon be met with a surprise from Spirit as a reward for perseverance and dedication throughout your struggles. Yeah, and I feel like the Six of Cups is actually part of that. Let me actually get a card to confirm exactly about this lost love, because I want to see what energy they're bringing. So what about this lost love here who's reaching out? What else can you tell me about this for Gemini? What about this lost love? We have the Empress, and when I shuffled your other deck, we do have here Karma, DNA, which I'm kind of connecting to this card also that has come out here as well. I do feel for a lot of you, there's a feeling of kind of the energies which you may have let sink you before, whether it's like this emotional connection, or just something that you've been kind of wrapped up in from the past, or just something which felt like it was again, causing confusion for you. I think that karma is moving in your favor in this way, to where you will be rewarded here for anything that you have been going through, which has been a struggle. And some of it is kind of connected to this person, and some of it is just separate from them. But so we have the Empress here, this person. Yeah, this person has an energy where they know that they've done something to mess up this connection. So if this is somebody, again, from the past, which for a lot of you, obviously it is, they may know that they have done something here that has, maybe pushed you away or blocked this connection out at some point before. And they seem to have a lot of regrets about that, which is why they're confronting this in such an odd way, which is why the energy feels very confusing. So it's almost like kind of a wrapped up yarn here when I'm tapping into it. So there could be a lot of like mixed signals here that, that you have, that they have, a lot of mixed communication. So it's hard to really pinpoint this energy, because it feels like it's kind of flying all over the place. But I do feel like this is somebody here, Three of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. There's like a feeling of this is an unfinished story. So basically the main message coming up for you, Gemini, or at least one half of it before I go into the other part of it, feels like it's about somebody who you have an unfinished business with, unfinished connection with. And again, they will be reaching out. They're thinking about reaching out. We'll look more in the extended at them and how they feel in particular. But, and it feels like this person, there's like a feeling of this helping you to reach a point of like an ending or a transformation in your life. So again, with this card saying that you'll be met with a surprise, and that DNA karma card, and this unexpected wealth that kind of also flew out earlier, it feels like I'm hearing hold your head high. Hold your head high. So yeah, whatever it is that you are moving through, again, whether it's attached to them or it's something separate to, hold your head high regardless. And I feel like it's like What is this surprise, this unexpected surprise? And then I'll kind of go back to this person here. It feels like freedom. I'm hearing the word freedom. We have fire, passion, and purification at the bottom. It almost feels for some of you that you will feel that you have, again, either released yourself from this person, because not all of you are going to want to reconnect with this person, I feel. Some of you, this is just an energy coming in, but it's going to actually help you to purify. It's almost like with the fire too. It's like putting fire through like a, you know, a needle or something, and it kind of kills off the bacteria or the bad energy. So it's like in some way your energy is being very much purified. And it's like something even with fire could be important. Maybe you're doing like a fire ritual or like a burning bowl ritual that could be really healing for you. Something where you're using fire to kind of extinguish and to purify your body kind of, or your aura or your life. And I do think that this situation here, it's felt like a heavy weight for you. I'm seeing a lot of you putting down like a heavy backpack. So I think I had seen that in the beginning. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but it's like you're putting down a heavy backpack, which I do feel, again, I just want to say some of it is related to them, and others of it is like, you know, your own personal issues that you've been having, maybe career, etc. But it feels like this is that you're putting down a heavy backpack, and it's kind of like, I feel it's, you've been in this, some of you have been in this phase with this person in particular for a very long time. Even if you haven't been actually with them physically, there's been like an energetic whirlwind here going on between the two of you, or it's something which has been like karmically on like the back burner for a while. And I'm hearing chosen one. So for some of you, you actually could be a chosen one. There could be a mission here that you are getting ready to explore or to further in your life with this fire as well, like an ignited passion. And I'm also seeing a card from a different deck. It's the love cards. It's like the heart cards shaped like a heart. I think it says, or I think they're called, I don't know, I can't think of what they're called, but one of the cards says only time will tell. So since it's a love deck, it's saying here only time will tell when it comes to this particular person or situation, and also your future, because it kind of feels like you're moving through a bit of a tunnel here, or like a car wash almost, and the car wash is purifying you. But see, yeah, an energy of conflict approaches. Try to maintain a calm, cool, and collected demeanor at this time. Yeah, there's like a few different messages for you. So let me put this again over here, and I'm going to talk about this first. But yeah, I do feel like this could be something where this person might bring about that whirlwind. Like I said, it's like a car wash where it's kind of a bit turbulent when you're getting the car washed. You know, it's like kind of, there's a lot of different machines and everything, but then when you come out of it, you know, you're in the clear, you can drive forward, and there's like a feeling to where now you're fresh, you know. So that's kind of what I'm getting. This person could kind of throw this mixture back into the car wash, or it could be a bit of a whirlwind. So I did say something about boundaries before as well. So if you know who I'm talking about, it's important that you try to maintain like a cool, calm, and collected demeanor about you, because with the Five of Swords, it's either very easy to slip back into that with this person, or there's like a feeling of the two of you needing to go together in the car wash in a way so that you can both resolve whatever this is. Like it says, they could even be wanting to rebuild with you, because this person does see you as the Empress. So I think that they do have a lot of love for you, or they do have a lot of, well, I don't know, I haven't gone into them yet, but I do think that there's maybe a strong connection here for some of you. So just know that if you do feel a bit like those different roads are calling you, which road do you take? That might be how you will feel when you are confronted by this person, or even just right now. And I think what Spirit's saying is that, again, I want to look a little bit more into them, but what Spirit is saying is that this is actually meant to be in whichever way it goes, because it's helping you to purify. So just allow it to happen. Yeah, it's important to put your own needs first. Even if you do want to talk about or talk to this person, even if you do want to, you know, get to know them again or to resolve things, it's important that you put yourself first here, because that's how maybe with the Empress, you have either become the Empress now, and before you kind of weren't, displaying those qualities of the Empress, and they could kind of pull you back into that. Because I keep seeing like a text being sent, and then you don't know what to say to the text, or that could even be vice versa. It doesn't have to be that it's actually going to be through a text. It could be in person too. But there's a feeling of that energy where like you may receive a message and you are struggling to type something back because you don't know what to say or how to say it. And then we have your career and business path is being guided by a higher power at this time. You're being asked to have faith and to utilize your abilities, as this will help your endeavors to grow and to prosper. So that's the other kind of half of the message here, I feel, is connected here to your wealth, your abundance, your finances. I'm hearing Micah. I don't know if that's a name for somebody. Micah. I don't think it's Mike. It's Micah or something along those lines. Or that could be like a business name for somebody. But yeah, some of you are starting a new cycle in your career. It could be a new job entirely, or you're almost like scraping up here in order to start something, or you're kind of resetting, recollaborating. And I do think that in terms of career and business, Spirit, your guides do want you to know that it's being guided here by a higher power. Honestly, a lot of your life in general, in love too, is being guided right now by a higher power. There's a lot of that coming up here. So that's where I feel like even if you feel like things are a bit disturbed for a while, it feels like it's actually going to be a surprise blessing for you, where this all will kind of come into balance. So I'm seeing a frog here. That could be a totem for somebody as well. 3 of Pentacles. I'm also being told that you may need to take a lot of chances and risks right now in terms of business and career. So if you've been thinking about doing something, or starting a business, or putting new ideas out there, it's definitely a really good time to do that, to take a chance. With the passion here and the rain, you're very supported. So don't feel afraid to take those chances, because you're very much, Spirit is very much there behind you and supporting you. So you can feel kind of okay or free to make those moves, to make those changes. It feels like you've reached the mountaintop of something. So again, with this card we had earlier too, in the karma, even though it didn't come out, I already talked about it. It feels like you've reached some type of mountain where you've either gone through a lot of challenges and you've kind of karmically or spiritually ascended to the mountaintop, and now you don't have to, try so hard anymore, or you've kind of almost, gotten like a badge on your, like a pin on your shirt, Spirit's given you like a trophy to where you are, the reward that you're being given. So you've accomplished something already, whether this is actually in the physical world, like financially, even if it doesn't appear to be. Some of you, it could be that you've accomplished something pretty great in career, or you've taken steps forward that are starting to really bring you the wealth that you wanted from that, or it will. But this could also be spiritually and karmically. You're at the mountaintop now, and it's like it can sort of, you've passed that stage, and now you're given this token for the rewards coming in. So I will go into the extended reading, and I'm going to look a little bit more here, but when we go into the extended, I'm going to look at this person in particular and how they're feeling about you. Definitely we're going to look at what they want to say when they reach out, and what it is that they're going to bring through, why they're reaching out. We're going to definitely look at the outcome of that. What is to come between you and this person? Is it going to build into something, or is it just going to fizzle out? And then we're also going to look a little bit more at the next steps in terms of this surprise and what else could be in store for you here, Gemini. But let me just get a few more so this person, let's just get one card for what are their feelings for you? What are their feelings for you? This person who's reaching out. What do they want? What are they feeling for you? They've been hiding, I feel, their feelings. We have the World and the Six of Swords. I'm seeing that scene from The Notebook. What do you want? Something about when they were talking about, I can't remember now what exactly the scene was, but when they were kind of yelling at each other in the rain, asking, what do you want? I'm seeing that scene here. So let's see how they're feeling. Six of Swords and the World. Get one more. What is this person thinking and feeling about you, Gemini? What are their intentions? What are they feeling? We have Earth. Could be an Earth sign. They don't have to be. Yeah, I feel like this person, I feel like there's a feeling of some new cycle here with the World and the Six of Swords. Could even be travel, since we have the globe here. They could travel towards you, or there could be some traveling involved, but it's like this person feels like they're in a new cycle somehow. So again, the two of you will have the opportunity to kind of rebuild things again. I don't know if maybe they've left another cycle, or this is just the two of you and your cycle. One of the cycles between you both have kind of wrapped up or come to an end, and now it's like an opportunity for a new cycle. But again, they're showing me the different paths, the road. So it's almost like this is really interesting. This actually could come as like a surprise. There's a few different groups of you I'm getting. Some of you are not going to expect at all to hear from this person, because it's almost like fate has brought you back together, or fate has brought the two of you to resolve something between you both. So they could be kind of, it could be like one of those things where you just like run into each other, or, you know, for example, it may not be this specifically, but maybe they are, you know, transferred to your city or your state or your country for work, or maybe a friend of a friend kind of connects the two of you, something which kind of comes out of the blue in some certain way. But it's also like a feeling of like those roads. It feels very unknown here what's going to happen between you both in the future, because it has not happened yet, or because you haven't had the chance to talk yet. So that's why it's throwing you into a bit of a whirlwind, a temporary whirlwind, because you may not know what the result of it's going to be, but it could come in. And that's why it's going to be sort of dependent on how you react, what you want. Because Spirit's not really giving me much here. We will look again more at the extended, and we'll get different cards to see how they're feeling. But as of right now, it just kind of feels like it's something which is an opportunity, and it's like thrown up into the air. It's an opportunity, and there's not really like a solid answer yet on what it is that the two of you will become. So on that, let me actually pull one of these to see, what does Gemini most need to know about this connection then? Because I'm almost being shown you could be kind of like on the quantum level, energetically speaking, I'm almost seeing that you have like the past life with them, or there's something about the past, and then you have the new timeline, and right now you're in between the two. So this could even be something to where, like, again, you have the opportunity here to start like a new timeline between the two of you if you choose to, but you have to also wrap up the old one. So right now you're kind of in the middle, or it's like in between, which could be why it feels a bit like you're closing out one cycle between you both, or you're closing out one chapter here. So tell me a little bit more then. What does Gemini most need to know about this connection, Spirit, for this person, this lost love and all of this? What does Gemini need to know? So it is a true love. We have the love that exists between you and another is palpable, genuine, and true. Your heart is letting you know that you can trust this person and the bond that you share. So this is just confirming that this is somebody actually who is a true love for you. So that's how you'll also know who it is. You have a very strong connection between you both with the Empress. It could even be like a divine counterpart for a few of you. And yeah, it feels like this is really the opportunity to reopen things or to explore things between you both. So this is a true love connection. I don't feel like they're here to play games with you, even if they have been confused, even if the two of you have had troubles. the love itself is very much there. We have, yeah, so you and this person are cut from the same cloth. Your similarities will be uncanny, yet your differences will complement each other perfectly. This is a fusion of yin and yang. So yeah, Empress, the Emperor didn't come up, but I definitely think that if you are more of the feminine, they are an Emperor, they're a divine masculine energy. And there's a strong friendship that exists between you and this person. You can laugh, talk, and be open. Does this friendship have the potential to turn romantic, or is it better left as a platonic friendship? At the bottom, we have this has run its course. There are no more lessons. So what I'm kind of getting with that, with the world, that's where it's kind of shown me that there is two different options here. Some of you, this is going to run its course and it's just coming back around to close up loose ends. But others of you will have the opportunity to rebuild things, and it's going to start as a friendship, or maybe you've only ever had a friendship for some of you. Maybe it's never been romantic, just for a few of you, but you have a very strong similarity with them. There's something about the two of you that's very closely knit, or very much, yeah, just very much like, maybe like a home type of feeling. So we're going to look more in the extended. Let me just go ahead and pull a few message cards, and then we'll look at our bowl, and I'll pull a few little hints to see what else we can get about this reading. So anything else for Gemini in terms of what this person might want to say to you? I'm being shown Legos, like building blocks. So yeah, it's like a building blocks of your life here. Not even just with this person, but I think even with your career, it could be kind of like a Legos kind of moment right now for you to build this connection. So yeah, there's more than meets the eye. The way that I act isn't a true reflection of my feelings. So with the Legos reference to, this is much more to this connection than what you've seen. So maybe you've only seen some of them, or when they do come in, you both will have to really see again if you can build something, and just know it's going to take off very slowly, or it's just going to be something to where there's a lot more to their feelings and they're showing you. So if they do just come in with like a hello, or wanting to reconnect, there's actually a lot more to what they're feeling, but they may just not be saying it right off the bat. So we have, I'm finding ways to look at what you're up to. So they could already be trying to get information about you with the Page of Swords. I mean, obviously they are about to reach out, or they're thinking about reaching out. And it feels like in the meantime, or before that happens, they could be trying to find where you are, or trying to look you up on social media, something like that. We have sidelined. I can't make you a priority in my life right now, and I know that's not fair. So this person might have other things going on, and that could be part of where you're going to need to decide where this goes next. And we have glow up. Yeah, so you've changed, and I have definitely noticed. So I did see that before too. Glow up and passion. I've never felt this way about anyone else before. Yeah, there's something about social media. Don't jump to conclusions based on what you see, and for them as well. They might see things about you. There's some misconstrued information here, but yeah, they've seen that you've changed, whether it's only been a few months or something, or whether it's even been for some of you, could be a years or more. You've definitely gone through a glow up since they last saw you, and they are very much admiring that. So we have games. Yeah, so it flew on top of the layers. So this person in the past, they could have played games with you. Again, I'm not really getting, I mean, yes, there could be some games here, but it seems like it's a pretty strong, more of a pure type of connection. But with the Five of Swords, I can definitely see that they could have the tendency sometimes to hide their feelings. So if they do come in like that, they might be hiding how they really truly feel for you. We have crying on top of the Six of Cups. So I don't know if maybe some of you have been crying about the situation, or maybe they have, or there could be some tears exchanged here. Something about tears, about the past. We have good news on top of this love between the two of you. So yeah, there's good news coming in. Maybe you're going to realize that you do feel this way about them, or that the love is true between you both, but you worried about that it wasn't, maybe something like that. We have hometown. Yeah, some of you might know them from a hometown. It's on top of the Page of Swords, so either that you know them from your hometown, or maybe it's something to where someone's talking about you or them from your hometown, something like that, where the communication here, or social media, something about that. We have Panther, so I don't know what that means for you. Panther, they're looking at you, so they're seeing a panther or something about panthers, or you live somewhere where there's panthers. I'm not sure. Also, like, gives me like a mysterious feeling too, almost seeing like a black panther here. We have holding back. Yeah, so there's a friendship here. There's a substantial potential, but there's holding back on one or both of your ends, or you did hold back before and you never had the, yeah, I was gonna say, you never had the proper opportunity to really further things, but there's an opportunity coming in that they see. But it's kind of like, see how it's sort of straddling these cards, which is where I said with the roads and the sideline card about them not being able to make your priority. They could be a little bit sort of mixed up still about, you know, where do these roads take us now? Do we both feel the same way today, or is this actually going to lead to something, or can we do this? We have two-faced and caution. Interesting. It's on top of the Five of Swords. So again, I'm not really getting that vibe from them, but I mean, you know your situation. If this person has been a bit two-faced, or they've been, Five of Swords can be kind of petty or playing games. We'll look more at them in the extended, but there's maybe something to be a bit just cautious about when it comes to you both needing to really talk about how you feel and not hold back, because it could be coming from just like holding back. We have positive. So positive news when it comes to your unexpected wealth. Also stay positive when it comes to career, money. We have overreact. So maybe try not to overreact about something. Maybe you're seeing something with a spy, or they're seeing something about you. We have fling. So yeah, the two of you could have had a fling again before. See, there's more to it though, or maybe this will be something which is going to start as like a casual friendship, or maybe even like a fling or friends with benefits or something. And again, I don't know past that. I'm not sure, because it's up to the two of you what you want to do moving past that. Yeah, look deeper, because there's more about the situation to look into. So let's go ahead and pull from our names and hints bowl. You don't have to resonate with these. These are only going to be specific for a few people. So if they do not resonate with you, that's okay. Don't worry about it. And you may want to turn down the volume, because it can be kind of loud. Okay, so we have Mary, we have Brittany with 2 E's, we have Kylie, Peggy, Pedro, Felicia, Peggy, we have Nika, Claire, LaRue, Kizzy, Tamisha, Constance, Chaim, Vesna, Casey Lee, Guinevere, Antonio, Martin, Franny, Karina, Gwen, Nira, Alina, Lucy, and Shannon. And then we have brown hair, blue eyes, Colorado as the only, and we have Liverpool. Only 2 locations we have here today, Colorado, Liverpool. We have architect, bartender, and then we have life path number 22. And then we have separated. So yeah, you could be in separation, or maybe somebody is separated in terms of like a marriage. So that's what I have here, Gemini. I hope this could help. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And comment if you found any of this resonant, and I will go over to the extended, and we're going to look more again at this person, what they're thinking and feeling about you, what they're going to say to you when they reach out, why they're reaching out. We're going to look and see what this new surprising cycle is for you, maybe a little bit about your career, wealth, business, and go from there. So thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you all next time. Take care and lots of love.